From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your afternoon weather update.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. A few scattered showers moving across the area as of midday here, namely in Wayne County. A few scattered showers. There are a few pop-up storms as well as that convection continues to boil. Looks like it'll be moving east over the next hour or two. Lawrence County, Lewis County, Murray County, and Giles County over the next, we'll call it 1 to 2 hours. Expect a few showers there. Northwest of us, a little bit of rain. It's kind of fading out in intensity, then ramping back up. Not too impactful, just some kind of generic, I'll be honest with you, kind of summer-like thunderstorms there. We might see some redevelopment later. Not too impactful, though, at the moment. Northwestern Alabama, you're pretty much dry at the moment. Taking a look at conditions across the area, some clouds here across southern Middle Tennessee, especially as we're looking north there towards that rain. Temperatures right now closing in on 80, wind out of the south and west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. A little gusty out there, humid as well. 66 dew point here in southern Middle Tennessee. Hop across the state line, well, much of the same there. A little more humid, in fact, because you're further south, closer to that warm, moist air. A little gusty here as well. Check that water getting going there. Dew point, 65 degrees with humidity of 68. So at 77, yeah, a little bit moist out there, a little bit humid. The temperatures are on the rise, so with the dew point. So futurecast next 24 hours, see what we have in store. Temperatures probably peaking somewhere in the mid-80s across the area. Looks like this has a little bit of redevelopment through the afternoon. Wouldn't shock me at all to see that. We have a pretty juicy atmosphere out there. Don't think it's going to be too impactful, but watch out for frequent lightning and some heavy downpours and maybe some very localized flooding if some of those downpours sit on one spot, especially if that spot's saturated for any amount of time. So we dry out a little bit through the overnight hours of tonight, cool off just a bit. It's going to be pretty humid, though, as well through tonight. So if you're going out taking pictures, your lens is going to fog up. It's one of those kind of nights here through tonight. Temperatures probably only bottoming out in the mid-60s. And then tomorrow, much of the same, to be honest with you. We get some redevelopment of these storms popping up through the day, especially through southern Middle Tennessee and Alabama. Again, just watch out for frequent lightning, heavy downpours, the same old as we head over the next couple days. Don't think there's any severe weather threat, just some pop-up storms, some of which might be on the stronger side as we head over the next few days here. So as we head through tomorrow, wouldn't shock me as well to see a 90 or 2 starting to pop up. Widespread upper 80s. We'll call it 87 in Lawrenceburg. But check out here, Walnut Grove, 89. Savannah, you're at 90. So as we head through tomorrow, keep your eyes out for the temperatures being on the rise, because even in northwestern Alabama, you start to see more consistent upper 80s. Just because Decatur says 89, Shoals and Florence says 89. Let's be honest here. If the temperatures can take advantage of the atmosphere, they surely will. And a lot of people might actually end up seeing some 90s tomorrow. We've seen some already. We just had the first 90 of the year just a couple of days ago. So, yeah, wouldn't shock me at all. So, big picture forecast here. Looks like we stay unsettled, at least for the first portion of the work week. We get these hit or miss storms kind of just popping up across the area. Very summer-like in terms of the actual pattern here as we go over the next few days. Maybe a little bit of a break as we head through midweek in terms of precipitation, especially because we're getting that wind out of the north. Of course, that wind out of the north does help cool us off just a little bit and dry us out, at least to some degree here. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here on the temperature trend. You can see we do cool off just a little bit, and by saying cooling off, it's really just kind of putting us back to where we should be for this time of year. You know, upper 70s, near 80, with lows hovering there near 60 as we head through the week. But by the time we're heading through the end of the week, we start to warm back up again. But to be honest with you, I think the first half of the week here over the next few days will be the hottest portion of the week. Here's what I'm talking about exactly, 7-day forecast. There's that temperature area today and into tomorrow, upper 80s, we'll call it, near 90. And then the rain chances start to taper off through Tuesday and into Wednesday, and that's where we kind of cool off just a little bit. But we're right back up near 80 by Thursday, and next weekend as well, back into the mid-80s. So all in all, I think we're kind of in the summer-like, kind of unsettled pattern, maybe not necessarily in terms of temperatures, but if nothing else, in terms of the precipitation. Thanks for watching, and God bless.